ladies and gentlemen. Leonetti!
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Round of applause is always beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a great show. I got two fantastic entertainers, magnificent comedians, legends of Las Vegas. I don't want you to move. I want you to stay tuned for the new, all new Mike Leonetti Variety Show. Thank you very much. Don't touch that dial.
Beats. This is the Vegas Voice magazine. Have you seen it? This magazine is made specifically for senior citizens in Las Vegas, and it's absolutely free. Inside this magazine, you will find articles about things to do in Vegas. You can also learn about health and wellness, like this gentleman who went to see an eye specialist because he couldn't stop squinting. Turns out he had cataracts, and now he can see better than ever. And if you're a senior citizen, you can get all sorts of cool discounts just by showing your senior ID. There's even articles about dating and relationships. It's never too late to find love. Just ask this happy couple. They met through the Vegas Voice. Whoop. The best part is that this magazine is it. S delivered straight to your home, and it's S-free. This is a great way to support local businesses and also get some awesome deals. So what are you waiting for? Get your copy today before it's too late.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Michael Leonetti Show. Very, very excited. I got some great people that are coming on. But before I start, let me thank my sponsors, naturally Mr. Bob Kellogg. As always, love Bob. You're the best. I eat my cereal every day. And do not forget WeLink, which is my brother. If you need faster internet service, he's the guy for you to talk to. I'm very, very excited to say that we merged with the Vegas Voice magazine, which I'm very, very excited. A lot of fun, great place. They reach 45,000 people a month, and it's a magazine that's distributed throughout Las Vegas. It's geared to senior citizens, and let's not forget my book, Deceit, Corruption, and Cover-Up. You can go anywhere online and buy the book, which is very, very good. Again, I mentioned this last week. Very, very excited. I'm in negotiations with a major company in Hollywood that want to do a movie on my life, and I think that's great. Very, very excited about that. It's amazing how things can make a turn. Also, let's not forget November 8th. I'll be performing with the guys in the band, Twice as Nice, Sal Santiago, and naturally Monique. The tickets are $125 per person. It's all you can eat, all you can drink. It'll be at the Roman Cathedral, okay, on Jones and Decatur. So don't forget, we only have a few tickets left. Make sure you get that. Very excited about that. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce two funniest comedians I've known them for many, many years. You're going to love these guys. Louie Cordone, my very good friend. And let's not forget Barbara Brighton. Hi, Barbara. How you guys
Mike.
doing?
How are you?
How do you like the new studio?
Nice.
Love it.
Very
Love
nice.
it.
Right here, like the background.
Oh,
Yes.
beautiful.
Boy, I can't wait to go to Italy. Yes.
I talked to Elton John. He wants his glasses back.
Thanks, Louie.
What are you becoming?
Ba-dum-bum.
What are you doing? A Benny Hinn impression here? Holy gosh! Look at this.
It matches his suit there.
You got to see his shoes.
Oh, really?
Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you the truth. Louie used to open my shows years ago at the Sahara Hotel. These people here are, pound for pound, the funniest comedians of my generation. They're the last of what Las Vegas was. So, Lou, tell me, go ahead, buddy.
Who sold the corn pops? I knew there was one missing.
Corn pops? No,
Who ate them?
I ate them.
Ah, there you go. All right.
That's what it was. You know, I heard it's your birthday.
Next week.
And how old will you be, buddy?
70.
Holy smoke! At least you got all your hair. God bless you.
You know what? I'm getting old.
Are you really?
Whoever says these are the golden years can kiss my ass, okay? This is not going to happen. You know what's happening?
Tell me what's happening.
I'm growing boobs.
Are you?
Yeah, man boobs.
No kidding.
Oh, I'm telling you, they started when I was 67. Now I'm 70. They're growing out their hair.
Did you say you're growing boobs?
I'm growing man boobs.
Really?
You want to know how bad I got?
Yeah.
Last week I had to go for a mammogram, okay? That's how bad it is. You know how embarrassing it is sitting with 8 women?
Oh,
and me?
stop.
There was this one 98-year-old woman. She goes in and she goes to the doctor. She goes, I got 2 lumps on my breast. Who do you think it could be? She goes, it's your feet. Look.
Are you picking up that handbag in there?
Yeah. Did they smash him? You're lucky. You're lucky.
The good thing is I had no lumps, so it was good.
That was a good thing?
That was a good thing.
What about the place that you told me a story about you at the bar with the girls?
Oh.
What was that?
What happens is,
Tell me, buddy.
as you get older, all right, let me explain. As you get older, you lose things, okay? You do. You lose your memories, certain things. I lost my ass. Look, I got no ass. Look, nothing.
I think I found it.
And you know, Barbara,
What?
I had such a beautiful ass. Oh, it was so beautiful.
Mike,
Oh,
is this
nice
a
and
is this a
round.
porno show?
No,
not
Oh,
really.
okay.
It was so nice and round. It was so good. I used to get compliments.
You're so.
Oh, I go to the bar. I talk to a few ladies as I'm walking away. I hear them say, "What an ass!" I'm telling you, it was beautiful.
I don't think they mean the same thing.
Well, who knows? Why am I talking? I gotta be talking.
You played with some great entertainers
Yes.
throughout your career.
Yes.
You know, and as the years goes by, you know, like I said, I've been very fortunate to still be in the game.
Yeah.
You know, but you did a phenomenal show for me. You always did. You always killed the audience, which I loved. What you did at the Sahara Hotel was great. There were the days, boy. When you look back of those days, they were marvelous because there was a lot of lounges, and that's where Don Rickles started.
Those venues are gone. Those venues are gone. It's sad. It really is.
There's
nowhere to work.
Well, first of all, there's no budget today. As you well know, if you want the place, take the door. You know what I mean? And that's what they do. Because years ago, the entertainment directors, they had 10,000, 8,000, 4,000. You had an X amount of dollars that you could have brought a show in.
Exactly.
Where today, and you well know, Barbara, years ago when I performed, I did the Borscht Belt. I'm going back when I was 14, 15, and I played the
I started there too.
in the
Mike.
Borscht Belt.
Yeah.
And those days were wonderful. As the years went by, when it came to Las Vegas, I remember those days were just spectacular because we went out at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Today, at 10 o'clock at night, that strip is empty.
Right.
And it's a younger generation that's here today, They walk in, they buy a bottle of booze, what's it, $300-400 now? Is that what it costs?
Yeah.
From
If
most
you're
of
lucky.
I don't know.
If you get table service, a hell of a lot more than that.
Oh.
A lot more money. I remember the Go-Go Girls. Remember the Go-Go Girls
Yes.
and the dancers? Back in the 60s, that was you would go in and they would be dancing. That was a long time ago. But you did a great job. And one of the things that really impressed me about you, Lou, and also you, Barbara, is your comedic ability with an audience. How you can grab an audience and just destroy them. You did my birthday party in what was it, Aunt? It was 19...
Was it 94?
90. I was 40 years old at the
Yeah,
time.
I remember that.
Remember
In fact, I got a story to tell about that.
Go ahead, tell a story. Then I want Barbara to tell some stories. Go ahead, go right ahead.
Well, basically, this man can't talk without moving his hands. I don't know if you noticed this. Okay? He's Italian. He's got to move his
He's also a great drummer.
Right. Now I gotta tell you the story. This guy's always talking. He talks with his hands. At that 40th birthday party, he's walking up the driveway with 2 watermelons. Okay? So as he's walking, I said, Mike, do you know what time it is? So he gradually puts the one watermelon down and then grabs the other watermelon down, and looks at me and goes, I don't know.
That's it?
All right.
But
You know, before I go any
He couldn't
further,
answer me because he had the watermelon.
Okay.
and the watermelons.
All right.
That's what he said. 'Cause I
I
couldn't
need you
talk.
to
Well,
explain
that's how I
that to
learned,
me.
Me and my brother, that's how we learned how to swim. Our father just, we threw us in the water.
There you go.
We were drowned. He said, get into a conversation. Go ahead. I said, what's going on? And we started swimming. I want to say a special hello. My camera here to it was Labor Day. Am I correct? We went to Joe's and Tina's house and Maria and Emilio. I want to thank you guys. We had the best time, and I know that every Saturday, Joe, you're always watching this, and we play an Italian game called More. Okay, it's the finger game. It's a funny game. You know, but it's old. My great-grandfather started, and Joe is about 87 years old, and he looks like he's 67 years old, and he beats me every time. And Joe, thank you very much. May God keep you and your family along to the world for a very, very long time. I hope God keeps you healthy, and that's what's all about. Emilio, nobody could smoke ribs like you. Boy, them ribs melted in your mouth like Holy Communion. They were out of this world, so thank you. Can't wait till next Labor Day. Anyway, Barbara, listen,
Yes.
You work for some great people.
Well, I started with Harry Belafonte in 1972 at Caesar's Palace. That was my first gig in Las Vegas. But it's not my first gig that I've ever done.
Right.
It's just the first time I was brought to Las Vegas. And that was because of my father. It's just a very strange, wonderful story. You want to hear? I'm losing my microphone there.
You got it?
Yeah. I came from Florida, and my father managed a store called Barron's in Bal Harbor, where he sold clothes to the best of the best in that area. And I did a show in Australia, and he had my tape. Remember those little video tapes? And he played it, unbeknownst to me, to Mel Chasen, who was the owner with Cliff Perlman of Caesar's Palace. And I had no idea what my father was doing. And they booked me. They looked for me for a year. And I was traveling around the world, and I went, Caesar's Palace wants me. Thank you, Daddy. And that was because what I recorded in Australia. I did This Is My Life. And my father, he's not even my agent. I mean, he was my benefactor. He changed my life. So that's my story of how I first got here.
Into Las Vegas. Yeah, I came in 1972. But
Yes,
we want to
yes,
talk about
yes.
Joan Rivers, because you did Joan Rivers before anybody else. Kenny Kerr. Remember Kenny Kerr?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and Boylesque.
But much later for me, Michael, because I did Broadway,
Right.
I started doing Broadway shows in New York, many, like 16 of them, as a singer. And then my friend, one of my agents in Florida, her name is Donna Kay, said, you should do Joan Rivers. And I went, well, I'm having enough hard time doing Barbara Brighton, you know? Right. So I didn't even hear her voice. And then my other friend, Ron Langell, who works with Connie Francis, he was doing a show, and Donna was coming in. I was doing a show with him at the Thunderbird in Florida, and she said, you got to do Joan. And I went, what comedy? So I went on with Ron, and I started to do comedy. He said, you need to do comedy. Well, I loved the comedy better than I loved singing. And that's how I became, can we talk? I started to hear her voice, and I became
Joan Rivers.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to hold that thought. I don't want you to move. We're going to go to a short commercial. We're going to come back with Barbara Brighton and my very special friend, Mr. Louie Cordone.
Oh.
Okay, so hold on. We'll be right back. Don't touch that dial. Hi everybody, we're back. We're back here with Louie Cordone, a hilarious comedian, and my very special friend, also Miss Barbara Brighton. Lou, I got to ask you a question. You're Italian, like me.
Yeah.
What paese? Paese, well, people don't know what paese means. What part of Italy was your family from?
Sicily.
Sicily, 100%.
Como Bello, Sicily.
Como Bello, Sicily.
Yes.
What's your favorite Italian dish?
Come on, really?
Yeah, I gotta know. People
There's
want to
no
know.
such thing as a favorite Italian.
Well, I got a
everything
favorite
an Italian throws at you is going to be your favorite at that time.
Well, there's got to be something
All right,
that
I'll give
you
you an
like. Come
example.
on, give me an idea.
My mother used to make pasta with meatballs, okay?
Okay.
Lasagna, the best. Baked macaroni, the best. Chicken cacciatore, the best. So there's no such thing as the best, you know what I mean?
But what was for you? I mean, for you, what would be?
Anything my mother threw in front of me going, you're eating, that day became the best.
That would be the best.
That would be the best.
You know, and
And now I have a wife that does the exact same thing. Eat what I put in front of you. It's the best. What is it? Tuna fish. That's the best.
Now, you years ago, you came to my house. A lot of people didn't know. I did dinners every Sunday, as you all
I
know.
remember
We
that.
had minimum of 30 people.
I remember.
30 people
Yeah.
every Sunday at my house. You remember how many stoves I had?
3.
I had 3 stoves in my house, 2 refrigerators, my dining room seated 20, and my kitchen table seated.
Lobsters. Whoa, look at them lobsters, boy. $240. Yeah. I got Lamont over here. We're getting ready with the shrimp, stuffed crab. This is one table setting here for everybody, and they come in the door and we walk. Here's another table, a dining room. We got 21 in here. Boom.
But the best was
I remember.
Christmas Eve night, and I remember, God rest his soul, Steve Rossi.
Yeah.
Steve came to my house for dinner. We were 40 people, and everybody got a menu, and I had just a plethora of every kind, from lobster to shrimp, you name it, I had it, and I had mussels oregano. And all the bread, Italian bread, was going, and Steve is sitting down, and he eats, and God bless them. You remember, he was a big guy.
Yeah.
He would sit down, and he said, Mike, you have any more bread? I says, no, and I think I got his sliced bread. He got the half a loaf of sliced bread. The half a loaf, you know, okay? So it's about that many, but 8, 9, 10 pieces of bread, and threw it, because all the mussels were going, in the sauce, and he was eating.
The juice.
That was
he
his main
eating the
dish.
juice. Unbelievable.
The juice, yeah.
Now,
Oh, yes, dear.
Barbara,
Yeah.
for me, talking about Italian,
Yeah.
me being a chef and
Yeah.
cooking for
I'm
everybody-
Jewish. I'm Jewish.
Okay.
No.
I always loved, a dish of spaghetti and meatballs. It sounds crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not a lobster eater, shrimp eater. I like crab. And as the older as you get, as you well know, we can't eat the stuff we used to eat. Me, I'm always in training. I'm always staying in shape. I'm on my boat. You know what I mean? I'm always
But you're a
running.
wonderful chef,
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
among
But-
other things.
Thank you. But for me, it was just spaghetti and meatballs. Now, for you, in Italian, if you went to Italian, what would you order, Barbara? What's your favorite dish?
A
you would
lemon
eat?
francese or a lemon veal, a veal.
Veal francese?
Yes, yes. A veal, I like a veal thing.
You like a veal dish?
Yes, I do. Not fried. I don't like breaded or fried. I like
Just
the
straight-
pasta.
Just
yes.
the straight, the francese sauce. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
made in a lemon
Well, that's what I
lime
like.
sauce.
That's what I like.
That's
Yeah.
what you like.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, who was the favorite comic
Hmm.
besides yourself that you worked with in your career?
Dick Shawn. Dick, do you remember Dick Shawn?
Oh,
Yeah,
he was
he's
great.
Buffalo Boy.
Yes, and he
Buffalo,
gave
where
me.
I'm from.
He gave me great advice once when I was in Florida. I said, I don't know whether I was singing, whether to work with a band or not. My own band, because I was doing an act. And he says, do it, try it. Definitely. He told me to go for it, take risks. This is the wonderful thing that you must try things. You can't always do what you do.
Right.
You have to break out of that mold. So I never got my own band, but I remember Dick Shawn. I opened for him, and Shecky Green, of course, and Jackie Gale.
was great.
I don't know if the audience would know these people,
No.
old
Well,
timers.
some people, they do.
Jackie Gale. Remember Jackie Gale?
Jackie Gale was, he
Jackie
opened for
Vernon.
Sinatra.
Yeah, Jackie Vernon.
Jackie
That's
Vernon.
right.
Jackie
Yes.
Vernon, he knew who he was. Didn't he play the voice
Yeah.
on one of the Christmas shows? I think he played Frosty the Snowman.
Might have been.
Jackie Vernon, I'm talking
Jackie
about.
Vernon.
Jackie Vernon. Those are the New York days.
Remember Sonny King?
Yes.
Sonny
Great. He
King.
used to play with Vito Musso.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great horn player at the
don't know
Frontier.
Vito.
Great horn player.
Oh.
Our day,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
different than today.
Totally.
And it's really
Yeah.
sad when I think about it. Because like I said, and I mentioned it so many times on my television show, we don't have the luxury of time. We don't have 20 years to play with. You understand? I don't care how healthy you are, whatever. And the generation today, and I look at some of the music that's out there.
Yeah.
You know, my day when you sang, you had to be good.
Yeah.
The Jack Jones, the Buddy Grecos, you understand?
Yeah.
The Vaughn Monroes. These guys were singers. Okay, the girl vocalist, the Connie Francis, and I got to mention her name because she's in my show, Monique,
Right.
who does the most magnificent.
Right.
I mean, to me, she's one of the best singers in Las Vegas.
she's
I mean,
lovely.
My personal, but there's a lot of great entertainers. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But for me personally, she is one of the best vocalists.
Yeah.
Her, you ever hear her sing?
Yeah.
Her range
But
is
there
so
are
powerful.
wonderful singers here, Michael.
Right.
I have to tell you, I do a lot of shows at the Composers Room.
Who?
Composers
They're known
Room.
for their pea soup. You know that.
No, I don't know that. But I will plug Composers Room because I've done many shows there with many great talents. And people are flocking there because it's a great venue.
Well, how come Louie
And
Cordone? How come you're not at the Composers Room, Lou?
Yeah.
Because they don't do comics.
Who did say
Yes,
they
they
do?
do.
Comics?
Yeah.
Well, because it's not a comedian's
It's
room.
not-
I
it's
know
not a
what you're
comedian's
saying.
room.
It's a
Yeah.
singer's room. But I am about to, if you want to know, do my own talk show there
Uh-oh.
at the Composers Room. Well, I've done
That
talk
was a
shows.
cheap plug, but
Mike-
go ahead. No, I'm only teasing you. Go right ahead. You
Well, I'm
welcome
looking,
me.
but here's the thing. I'm looking forward to something new.
Right.
And I'm going to combine it with music because that's my bag is interviewing like you.
Right.
I'm happiest there.
Right.
Not that I'm not happy singing or doing comedy. Happiest talking to people and finding out who they are. So I'm going to do a combination of that and music coming up at the Composers Room.
The Composers
Yeah,
Room. Do you have
right.
the address of the Composers Room?
At 953 East Sahara.
I think she knows about the Composers Room. She knows the address.
But they have great performers there,
and they
Michael.
have great
They
pea
do.
soup there. Their pea soup
I
Ah,
is
haven't
never
had
had
pea
that.
soup. The
I don't-
food's
I don't
pretty
eat
good
pea
now,
soup
though.
anywhere.
It's an inside joke.
I don't know pea soup. Are you serious?
I'm my right hand to God.
Who
That's-
says?
I'm
I like their
telling you.
potato skins. They're terrific. I
Potato
think.
skins
Yeah,
are
I
great.
think.
Well, I go down there. I don't go down there that much, but
Yeah.
when I do go down, the Tony Scrove,
Yeah, yeah.
who's one of the biggest criminal attorneys in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
He has a band, and he plays the guitar, does great. And then you got Damien, one of the owners. He was
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
in fact, he was the entertainment director for Caesar's
Yes.
property.
Years ago.
They bought that place, and I think it's absolutely marvelous.
Yeah.
Louis,
They also own the Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club.
Yes, they do.
is that what that's the guy?
Yes, they do.
Well, how come, have you done anything with them, the guys?
Well,
with that
Jimmy,
is?
no, because it's not owned by Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel really has nothing to do with it. They use his
Oh,
name.
it just sells the name.
Okay.
They just use
Yeah,
it.
it's a process, Michael. It's not like it used to be.
Yeah.
Let me give you a
But
quick
excuse
synopsis.
me for
of-
interrupting. They also have a studio, Vegas Live. Damien has a television studio
Well,
as
how
well.
exciting.
I mean, they're branching out, doing a lot of things.
That's wonderful. I wish. No, listen,
Right.
today everybody's got a podcast.
Right, right.
Everybody's got. I call it their 5 minutes of fame. Everybody needs their 5 minutes of fame. It's
true.
So go ahead, Louis. What are you going to say?
I mean, like you want to work Jimmy Kimmel, you got to go there at 4 o'clock and do 10 minutes or 5 minutes, and it takes a long process to eat. No matter how good you are, it takes a long process before you get a paid gig out of there.
Oh.
Okay, that's the way it is today. It's if you can go and every night there's an open mic thing, but there's not many paid gigs out there anymore. No, it's not
just
like it used to
the,
be.
just like
Which
in
is-
entertainment. If there's no
right.
budget,
I
that's
mean,
why you
Here,
got.
I'll give it
Right.
you.
Right.
Look at that. You got a great band.
Right.
When's your next gig?
November 8th.
Why?
Well, I got to be truthful with you because I pick and choose where I want to go.
But you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, of course.
Okay,
Of course.
I mean, you got a great band. You put on a great show, and you got to wait until November before you can perform.
Just like my restaurant, people paid to see me. There was a cover charge.
Yeah.
That was automatically in there. And I said, if you didn't like the show, I'll give you your money back. You don't like the food, I'll pay you back. We had a person, I don't want to mention the person's name. It was a Italian restaurant, and they were advertising with us. And I look in the camera and I say, you don't like that cooking, you don't like that food, give me a call, I'll give you your money back. I stood behind them. I got killed. Because people said, Mike, we went there for you. The food was lousy, the food was cold, the food, you know what I'm trying to say?
Well, that's not you.
No, you're right. So when I get somebody to come in, especially in the advertising, which I'm blessed to have the Vegas voice with me, which is really great, because it'll take it, because they reach 45,000 people. People that I don't have access to. Now I have access to. You know, to get the show out there, let the people know what we have. But we're going to come back with our last segment. I want you
Okay.
guys to tell some great stories. I know you got some powerhouse
I want to
stories.
plug my gigs.
You want to plug your gig. You plugged the gig since you've been on the show. But hold on.
No, that's not the other gigs.
Some more gigs. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hold your thought. We'll be right back with Louie Cordone and the magnificent
Barbara.
Barbara Brighton.
Thank you.
Home of the super fast fiber optic speeds. Are you paying too much for your internet? Is your service slow? Is your bill outrageous and keep going up? Well, look no further. WeLink Internet has you covered. Not only do we have super fast speeds, unbelievable customer service, but our price is usually a lot lower than anyone else. Give me a call to see if your home is available, and I will give you 30 days free to try out our service with free installation, and all the equipment will be included with no rental fees. Give me a call now to get you set up with WeLink Internet.
Hi, everybody. We're back with Louie Cordone and the wonderful, the magnificent
Joe Rivers.
Joe Rivers, Barbara Brighton. You know, Lou, I got to tell you something. I give you my word. Next show, next gig I do, I'm going to have you perform with me, and I'll tell you the reason why. Because you're a type of a comedian that doesn't need to use a four-letter word to be funny.
I have a philosophy. You read the room.
Right.
A lot of people don't read the room.
Right.
You know, you believe laughter is the best medicine?
Yes.
No,
I
it's-
have never used a four-letter
No,
word
no.
in my life.
But do you believe laughter is the best
Oh,
medicine?
of course.
No, it's
of course.
not.
It's not?
Tylenol is the best.
But
Tylenol.
The reason why I say that is because when I had the restaurant and comedians would come up, the first thing I would say to them, I said, listen to me. I got kids, I got families in the audience. Watch what you say. And today, and even podcasts that are out there, it's F this and F that, and F, you know what I'm trying to say to you? To me, I think it takes away from who you are.
Right.
It's
Okay.
not funny.
No, it isn't funny.
That's
But
the
that's
thing.
the generation. I mean, even in the movies, everything that you see. But my show, I like people to get up and be funny.
Yeah.
If you got to use a four-letter word to be funny, to me, you're not funny.
All right. There's
I agree.
three facets of comedy.
Go ahead.
There's your clean show, which is you have a 10-year-old in the audience, okay? Then you have what they call an adult show. An adult show means you can be a little risque,
Okay.
okay? And then you have your X-rated show, which you MF them to death, okay?
Well, that's Red Fox.
Okay. Well, no. You know, Red Fox was a really a little higher adult show. It's like go to Def Comedy Jam. You'll see what I'm talking about.
all right.
Okay? And it's funny because I see a lot of these comics that are out there today, and Barbara, you see them too. I mean, you go to
Yeah.
these things.
Yeah.
I mean, every other word is like it means something.
See,
When you don't need it.
I won't go to
they
that
throw
kind of
it.
a show.
But you don't know. I work with guys that, it's like sit there and you sweet little innocent girl. I said, oh, okay. Oh, someone comes out of her mouth is, whoa, where'd this come from?
Yeah.
Read the room.
Right. But you got to
Read
remember,
the
Lou,
room.
we
I don't
come
like
from a
it.
different
I
generation.
don't like it, yeah.
We come from especially being in the entertainment
Right.
business.
Yeah.
Because years ago, entertainment directors, you had Jack Aglash.
Right.
Yes.
You had some powerful guys. They knew. It's like acts today. My outfits, 4-part harmony. Today they got a singer and they have a pickup band.
Right.
So people are doing tunes. It's no show.
They don't do an
And
act.
I always use an opening act. I always had
they don't know how to
Bobby.
do
What
an
was his
act.
name? Bobby.
Darren?
He was at my party when I was 40. Bobby died.
Bobby Allen.
Bobby Allen. Funny guy.
Oh, I don't know.
You remember Bobby Allen?
No,
Bobby Allen
no.
was fantastic.
No.
Bobby was great.
Good
No.
guy.
Right? But look at all this great food. Don't you love this food? It beats the hell out of where I was this morning. I went to Denny's this morning. You ever been to Denny's? What a dump. I went there for breakfast. I ordered the number one. The waiter peed on me. I was scared to death to order the Grand Slam. I don't know what the hell he's going to do. And boy, whatever you do, don't order that number two. But hey, this is Las Vegas, and we love it here, right?
Bobby was great.
It's-
But nobody, I'll be honest with you, nobody was funnier than you. Because if you ever go back to my birthday, you know what I mean? When I was 40, I had, we have 200 people in my house.
Yeah, that was- yeah.
We had it in my backyard, and it was just.
Because you inspire that, Mike.
Well,
you know.
that's, like I said, I come from
Yeah.
a different
Well, he's
generation.
a total entertainer.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
He's come a long way.
Yes.
He used to get his sound and microphones from Walmart. at his 40th birthday. Now look at.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, it cost me a fortune.
He's a big deal.
It cost me a fortune of money. I gotta ask you a question. Is it, I know cornflakes, all right? Is it Frosted Flakes, Rice Krispies, Special K? Which one you like? What's your favorite?
Corn. I believe it or not, Frosted Flakes and Special K.
And
believe it
Special
or
K.
not.
Barbara, how about you, sweetheart?
I love Special K.
Do you really?
I grew up with that. Yeah, I loved it.
You loved it?
Yeah, I love it. Love it.
I still like
Special
it today.
K, yeah.
Special
I
K is
do,
great.
I do.
Well, you know, ladies and gentlemen, you've been a marvelous audience. Like I say,
Can I
next
plug
week we have
my stories?
a fantastic
She wants to
person.
plug.
Yes.
She wants to
Just-
plug.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go right ahead.
I just wanted to mention, you were talking about money, getting
Right.
paid for money. Talk about my 2 upcoming shows, because I'm very proud. October 24th, I'm at the Smith Center at Myron's Ballroom in the cast party, which is a big thrill for me, because Billy Stritch is playing piano, and he was Elias's conductor for many years, and many other stars. And November 1st, I'm at the Centennial Amphitheater for the city with the Spotlight Spectacular. And neither one do I get paid for, but do I care? No, because I'm doing what gives me joy, and I know I'm bringing something to the audience, and that makes me feel good, because that's how I feel. And I just wanted to talk about those 2 dates.
That's quite all right.
all
Barbara,
done.
I thank you very much. Louie,
Thank
any
you.
place you're going to be
Sorry.
at?
Probably home in about 4 o'clock with my beautiful wife. Yeah, I got some gigs coming up. I'll
Eating
get-
Special K.
Yeah, in October I got a few gigs coming up.
Well, that's great. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for those people that are out there, make sure you go see Barbara Brighton and Louie Cordone. Next week, I have a tremendous gentleman coming in. It's Orthodox medicine. You know, we did like this show. What I try to do is do a variety show, all different type of people, because the people that watch, I want it to be exciting for you. Thank you very much. And I say this all the time. If I had Aladdin's lamp and I had one wish to wake, I would not wish for caviar or any special dish. I would not wish for dollars, yet dollars I have few. I wish to come to a studio like this to bring wonderful people like Louie Cordone and
Barbara.
Barbara Brighton, just tease you. Barbara Brighton to people like you. Remember, I said this all the time. You feel depressed, you feel down and out, okay? Look above a cloud. Above a cloud's God. Always pray to Him, He'll never let you down, okay? Because too much hate in the world, and you can see it. Love always overconquers hate. Don't you ever forget that. Thanks, everybody, for being so nice. I'll see you next week. Louie, you're the best. Thanks,
Thank
buddy.
you.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
it.
Barbara.
Bye
You're
for
the best.
now.
Thank
I
you.
loved it, Mike.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.